My name is Sharonda Phelps. I am the Hawkeye mom of the legendary football running back player, Akram Wadley. Now, I ask you to join me today to discuss the harsh, terrible, unthinkable treatment that the young black men from different parts of the world who were all recruited by the University of Iowa to play football. Now, bear with me, because I know that some people have their opinions. Now, I know you're going to have your opinion before this speech, during this speech, and after this speech. But the truth has to be told.
July the 1st, approximately 10 a.m. And I'm doing this live on behalf of the former student athletes at Iowa Hawkeyes, along with their families. 22 days ago today, 10 a.m., courageous young mother named Sharonda Phelps, spoke out on behalf of her son and some of the things that happened regarding racism and bullying at the University of Iowa. I spoke out about their children, University of Iowa, Kirk Ferentz, Brian Ferentz, Chris Doyle, Gary Barta. Media at large had basically spent those 22 days dismissing, disengaging with the former athletes, disparaging them and their families, trying to find everything under the sun to discredit them for who they are and what they committed their time and energy and body to the University of Iowa. I'm not really worried or concerned about what people think or see or hear regarding this actual situation. We said before, their voices will be heard. And that's a fact. Our time, their way. So again, for those people that spent the last 22 days of trying to pick apart myself, the parents, the former Iowa Hawkeyes, their families, at the end of the day, it will not work. Many people have been on social media trying to figure out who I am and what I'm about and why I'm here, and try to basically discredit me. I tell this to all athletes, current, past, and future. Someone that says something about you on social media is not true. Why do you care what they say? Nothing that they say or do is going to contribute to your life in a positive light or any way. They do not pay your bill. I placed a call to the NCAA based on my own mistreatment, my own bullying, and systematic oppression, if you will, under the NCAA umbrella. That call has still not been returned to this day. However, because of that direct reason is why me as the players rep is here, and why my company pre-post game provides the actual support, service, and actual direction that these uninformed, uneducated student athletes in the institution of higher learning does not get. I could care less what someone thinks about me personally. But what I do care about is for those such as myself, when things that go wrong and I try to get the support and help that we need, that does not come. Now, again, the whole world is fighting for equality right now, yet the one model known as the NCAA is doing everything under the sun and a pandemic to kind of squash that equality. How is equality when a university basically ignores the voices that these young men and families that I've put out to be heard on this platform? We're not here for your entertainment, despite what you think and what you want. Them days are over. This is a PSA and FYI, not only for the University of Iowa, but all student athletes, for all schools that think that because you don't allow the media in, or if the media wants to cover up what you're doing, that you're going to abuse, dismiss, harm African-American athletes or athletes for anyone that matter. Sharonda Phelps courageously spoke out, and you try to disparage her son, and talk about things about she wanted a scholarship there. And as I said yesterday, Iowa, you're not that good. No matter what her son did, no matter what any of these athletes did, these young athletes did, they were the byproduct of the system of Iowa to keep them quiet, to silence their voice.